The Royal Humanitarian Foundation, the RHF, held the 20th ceremony to honor outstanding students under the patronage of the representative of His Majesty the King for Humanitarian Work and Youth Affairs, His Highness Sheikh Nasser bin Hamad Al Khalifa. The ceremony was held in the University of Bahrain Sakhir Abdulaziz bin Mohammed Al Khalifa Hall. 401 outstanding students were honored as they have got a GPA of 95% and above in the academic year 2023-2024. His Highness Sheikh Nasser lauded the great support of His Majesty the King, the honorary President of the RHF, of the children of the RHF by providing them with comprehensive care, including education, and encouraging them to develop academically to contribute to the country's progress and prosperity. His Highness Sheikh Nasser affirmed that the excellent level of the students of the RHF is a result of His Majesty the King's support, wishing His Majesty abundant health and happiness. His Highness Sheikh Nasser lauded the support of the RHF receives from the government led by His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister, which enables the RHF to carry out its humanitarian missions in various sectors in the best way possible.
أخواني وأخواتي المتفوقين الخريجين من مدارس وجامعة مملكة البحرين، اليوم كأخ لكم أفتخر بكم على هذا الإنجاز اللي قمتوا به بجهدكم وبصبركم وبظفركم، ولله الحمد نلتوا على ما تستحقون. 401 خريج وخريجة من أبناء وبنات المؤسسة الملكية للأعمال الإنسانية يتفوقون بين طلبة مملكة البحرين، إلا أنه مصدر شرف واعتزاز كبير لنا. أحب اليوم بعد أنقل لكم تحيات واهتمام سيدي حضرة صاحب الجلالة الملك حمد بن عيسى آل خليفة ملك البلاد المعظم حفظه الله ورعاه. أشكركم على هذا الجهد، ولا أوصيكم كأخ لكم وكمحب لكم، محب لناسه ولبلده، أنكم أنتم اليوم تسخرون كل طاقتكم وكل معرفتكم اللي اكتسبتوها في هذه المسيرة في بناء هذا الوطن وفي بناء مستقبله وإشراقته بإذن الله. الله يوفقكم إن شاء الله وبيننا الأيام بإذن الله.
During the ceremony held in the presence of the Minister of Education, Dr. Mohammed Jum'a, the RHF Secretary General Sheikh Ali bin Khalifa bin Mohammed Al Khalifa delivered a speech in which he thanked His Majesty the King for his care and support for the RHF's family and children and for the people of Bahrain. Sheikh Ali bin Khalifa lauded the follow-up of the government led by His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister. He also praised the care and encouragement of His Highness Sheikh Nasser for the RHF's children to further academically succeed. A short film was played highlighting previous outstanding children of the RHF who were honored in previous ceremonies and have held leading positions in the community today. At the end of the ceremony, the Education Minister and RHF Secretary General honored the outstanding students and the students who have received the Excellence Award. The Minister of Justice, Islamic Affairs and Waqf Nawaf Al-Maouda issued Decision 65 of the year 2024 on the by-election procedures for membership in the Representatives Council for voters outside of Bahrain. The decision stated that a voting and sorting committee shall be formed to elect a member of the Representatives Council in the first electoral constituency in Muharraq Governorate, which has become vacant in every embassy, consulate or diplomatic mission of Bahrain abroad, headed by the ambassador, consul general or head of the diplomatic mission, with the membership of 2 officials in the embassy, consulate or diplomatic mission, one of whom shall serve as the committee's secretary. Each committee shall also undertake the voting and sorting processes of voters present in the country of the embassy, consulate or diplomatic mission regarding the election of a member of the Representatives Council in the vacant district. The decision stated that the committees referred to in the previous article shall observe the following procedures. holding the election in embassies, consulates and diplomatic missions on the 3rd of September, and in cases requiring re-election, the election shall be held on the 10th of the same month and voting shall begin from 8 a.m. until 8 p.m. according to the local time of the city in which the embassy, consulate or diplomatic mission is located. The decision indicated that the registration of the names of voters registered in the electoral constituency and those who wish to vote abroad shall be opened via the electronics or the election website or at the headquarters of the embassy, consulate or diplomatic mission for a period of 3 days starting from August 19th to August 21st and during official working hours, provided that the voter is registered in the election schedule in the vacant constituency. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs began preparing the headquarters of the diplomatic missions of Bahrain abroad and all diplomatic and administrative cadres to ensure the success and facilitation of the by-elections for the Council of Representatives membership in the Muharraq's first constituency. The election is scheduled for the 3rd of September in accordance with the decision of the Minister of Justice. In this regard, coordination and joint work are underway between the Consular Services section in the Ministry and the Higher Committee for General Supervision of the Integrity of the Representatives Council election by arranging introductory meetings between members of diplomatic missions and the committee to closely monitor the requirements of the voting process and the subsequent counting of votes and announcements of the results. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs urges Bahrainis abroad who meet the conditions for voting to prepare early by checking the validity of their passport and renewing it if necessary. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs warns of escalation in the Middle East causing increased tension and conflict. The ministry affirmed that Bahrain rejects political violence and calls for regional support to prevent further escalation and an immediate end to the war in Gaza and the settlement of the Palestinian-Israeli conflict, according to the two-state solution. The Moroccan embassy in Bahrain held a reception ceremony yesterday on the occasion of Throne Day and the 25th anniversary of the accession of His Majesty King Mohammed VI to the throne, in the presence of a number of senior officials and members of the diplomatic corps accredited to Bahrain. On the occasion, the Undersecretary of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs for Political Affairs, Sheikh Dr. Abdullah bin Ahmed Al Khalifa, praised the close historical fraternal ties between the two brotherly countries and people and their development and growth in all fields and common interests in strengthening Arab and Islamic solidarity and consolidating regional and global security, stability and peace. For his part, Moroccan Ambassador Mustafa bin Khayi has expressed thanks and appreciation to Bahrain for its interest in strengthening bilateral cooperation and fraternal partnership for the benefit of both countries and the two people upon the directives of His Majesty the King and the Moroccan monarch. The Coast Guard Command affirmed continuing to conduct inspections and awareness campaigns in marine and coastal areas in cooperation and coordination with the concerned authorities to address maritime violations in the territorial waters of Bahrain. The CEO of the Labour Market Regulatory Authority LMRA, Nibras Mohammed Talib, inaugurated the Combating Trafficking in Persons Forum organized by the LMRA on the occasion of the World Day Against Trafficking in Persons. The forum witnessed the participation of government officials, diplomats, representatives of international organizations and private sector stakeholders to exchange experiences and review the best practices in the work environment in the field of combating human trafficking. The forum also included the launch of Working Together initiative, which is a collaboration between LMRA and the International Organization for Migration. The initiative aims to raise awareness on the rights and duties of employers and workers and provide information about the services available to them. The forum concluded with a discussion session which allows participants to exchange thoughts and experiences in the field. The Arab shipbuilding and repair company Esri organized a virtual awareness workshop titled Artificial Intelligence in the Work Environment in cooperation with the Nasser Artificial Intelligence Research and Development Center. Through the workshop, Esri was able to enhance its efficiency and sustainability in its maritime services to provide an integrated and safe service in maritime services and promote innovation. Esri was able to achieve a technological breakthrough in all stages of operational processes. This reflects the approach that Esri was able to achieve in its daily operations, its success, and the great transformation in its specialized services that won the satisfaction of customers by keeping up with modern technology and improving quality levels. The Inspection Directorate at the Ministry of Industry and Commerce intensified its inspection of swimming pools across all governorates to verify the practice of commercial activities in accordance with the required commercial licenses. The Inspection Directorate prepared an integrated action plan to maintain the safety of individuals and organize the commercial process in a safe environment. These campaigns are distributed on a daily basis to follow up on the commercial activities of swimming pools and ensure there are no unlicensed activities.